గంగాతరంగరమణీయజటాకలాపం గౌరీనిరంతరవిభూషితవామభాగం నారాయణప్రియమనంగమదాపహారం వారాణసీపురపతిం భజ విశ్వనాథం.
Welcome devotees. We will now learn what is Kashi Khand and Ling Puran. There are 18 Purans which have been associated with several divine events. Of them, Skanda Puran is the largest and important one. Skanda is another name of Lord Kartikeya, son of Lord Shiva. Skanda Purana comprises of 7 khands, that is divisions, namely Maheshwar Khand, Vaishnav Khand, Brahma Khand, Kashi Khand, Amanti Kshetra Khand, Nagar Khand and Prabhas Khand. Of all the khands, Kashi Khand has been read and revered by various ancient people, which gives a detailed study of Kashi and its importance. Skanda Puran is said to contain more than 82,000 shloks, and Kashi Khand contains more than 13,000 shloks. Kashi Khand is the narration about Kashi by Lord Skanda, that is Lord Kartikeya, to sage Agastya, and this incident occurred in Satyug. However, the Purana was narrated by sage Vyas in Dwapar Yuga. In olden times, Vedas and Shastras were narrated by gurus and taught to Shishyas, that is students. In other words, they were passed on orally, because during that time, writing was objected by scholars. Initially, there was a strong opposition to writing down the Vedas and Puranas. Kashi Khand must have been written sometime in the 12th century or even before that, when writing Vedas and Puranas began to be accepted. There is no historic evidence as to when Kashi Khand was first written. However, Pandit Kuber Nath Sukul, a famous author of Kashi, in his book Varanasi Down the Ages, mentions that Kashi Khand came to be accepted as an authority by 14th century regarding affairs of Kashi. This shows that it must have been in existence in written form before that. But in our opinion, Kashi Khand must have been in verbal form much before that. Sage Vyas is credited with the creation of all Puranas, and Skanda Purana containing Kashi Khand is one of them. Coming to Kashi Khand, once Rishi Vyas narrated the following tale to all the assembled rishis, that is sages. Once while wandering about, sage Narad arrived at Vindhyachal mountain. Before leaving, Narad said to Vindhyachal, "Your rival Meru mountain is superior to you in every respect, and this is the fact I am lamenting about." Vindhyachal mountain was inflicted with inferiority complex and started waiting for an opportunity when he could prove his superiority to Meru mountain. Vindhyachal then started increasing his height, and in a very short time its peaks became invisible. The fallout of this amazing incident proved to be quite catastrophic for the world, because even Lord Surya was left stranded at a particular point in the horizon. As a result, one part of the earth became too hot for any life to exist. Similarly, the other half of the earth became unbearably cold. the time became standstill and everything went haywire in the world. All the Devtas became extremely worried and went to Lord Brahma to seek his help. Lord Brahma advised them to go to Kashi and seek help of sage Agastya or Rishi Agastya. The Devtas were pleased at their good fortune of getting a chance to visit Kashi. The Devtas, after reaching Kashi, paid a visit to Manikarnika Tirth and took their bath. Subsequently, they went to Vishwanath temple and worshipped Lord Vishwanath. At last, they reached the hermitage of Agastya. Sage Agastya asked the Devtas about the purpose of their visit. Rishi Agastya understood the problem fully. He agreed to help the Devtas and started for a journey with his wife Lopamudra. When Vindhyachal saw Agastya staring angrily at him, he became scared and immediately minimized his size. Agastya told Vindhyachal that he is on a pilgrimage and will be back very soon. Vindhyachal agreed, and assuming that Agastya would return in a very short time, he came to his normal size. Vindhyachal was thankful that he escaped Agastya's wrath, which could otherwise have threatened his very existence. Sage Agastya went away and never to return back, and Vindhyachal kept on waiting for his arrival. This way, the path being cleared, Surya was once again able to move freely on its orbit without any problem, and as a result, normalcy returned to the world. On the other hand, Sage Agastya was not at all happy leaving his dearest Kashi and was desperate to get back there as soon as possible. But he knew that his wish was going to remain unfulfilled. While wandering about, he reached a divine place where he worshipped Goddess Mahalakshmi. When Goddess Mahalakshmi appeared, he asked her whether he would be ever able to reach Kashi in his present life. Goddess Mahalakshmi replied, "Your wishes will be fulfilled in the coming 19th Dwapar, when you would incarnate as Vyas and would contribute a great deal to the propagation of the Vedas and Puranas. There is a sacrosanct place of Kartikeya not very far from here. Go there and pay your respects to Lord Kartikeya, and he would unravel the mysterious aspects of Kashi to you." Sage Agastya and his wife Lopamudra then went to the mountain called Srishail, where Lord Kartikeya lived at that time. After traveling for some time, Rishi Agastya and Lopamudra arrived near Srishail mountain. Srishail mountain is considered to be a very auspicious place. Sage Agastya and his wife Lopamudra circumambulated Srishail mountain and climbed up Lohit mountain, where they found Lord Kartikeya. Both of them praised Lord Kartikeya by singing Vedic shlokas in his praise. Lord Kartikeya was extremely pleased with their devotion and said, "O sage, you can understand Kashi's importance by the fact that though I am capable of reaching any place according to my wish, but still here I am doing this austere penance to attain Kashi. I must confess that I have not been successful in my efforts till date. If anybody thinks that he can attain Kashi just by undergoing austerities, then he is totally wrong. Kashi can never be attained until and unless one has the blessings of Lord Mahadeva. And one who is fortunate enough to have reached Kashi must under no circumstances leave it till he is alive." Lord Skanda told Agastya, "You are blessed one because you had the good fortune of residing in Kashi. Then Lord Skanda started describing the various virtues of Kashi and various occurrences in Kashi. All these form part of Kashi Khand, which goes on to describe various aspects of Kashi in detail, the various temples and deities, as also how they came into existence. In a book form, Kashi Khand is made up of 2 volumes, totaling 100 chapters and comprising of about 1300 pages. Let us now discuss about Ling Puran. Ling Puran is one of the 18 Mahapurans scripted by the great sage Vyas. This is made up of 2 parts, that is Purva Bhag containing 108 chapters and Uttar Bhag containing 55 chapters. Chapter 92 of Purva Bhag covers about the importance of Avimukta Kashi Kshetra and Lord Vishweshwar. However, it is relevant to mention about Pandit Lakshmidhar Bhatt, a great scholar who was the Prime Minister in the kingdom of Raja Govind Chandra of Kanyakubja. Pandit Bhatt has written many great epics, among which Kritya Kalpataru is one of the renowned. In this great epic, Pandit Bhatt mentions about one supplement to Ling Puran known as Varanasi Mahatmya, which comprised of 16 chapters. Kritya Kalpataru was a renowned epic composed during the 12th century. Thus, the Ling Puran, which existed at that time, not only mentions about Kashi in the 92nd chapter, but also extensively covers Varanasi in the supplement containing 16 chapters. However, the present day Ling Puran books mention about Varanasi in the 92nd chapter of Purva Bhag only, and the supplement is missing. In our video narrations, we have taken a reference in respect of various Shivlings in Kashi from Kashi Khand and Ling Puran, both 92nd chapter and the supplement. According to Ling Puran, on all Ashtami and Chaturdashi days, pujas for Lord Shiva in Varanasi are conducted. On Surya and Chandragrahan days and during Shravan and Kartik months, it is very auspicious to take bath in river Ganga and perform puja of Lord Shiva. A devotee who takes bath in Ganga and worships Lord Shiva in Varanasi derives the benefit equivalent to the benefits accruing out of performing all yagyas. Among all those religious places, whether in earth or in heaven, Kashi is the most auspicious place. Ling Puran mentions the importance of various Shivlings in Kashi. One small example, there is one Shivling called Kotiling in Varanasi. According to Ling Puran, if a devotee takes holy bath in river Ganga and performs puja of Kotiling, he will derive the benefits of performing 1 crore Godans, that is, donery of cow.